Hello people, this is Messer. It's a review video is what this is. You may be noticing I'm not wearing my normal headset. I'm wearing a new headset. What I normally wear are these right here. It's actually much nicer now. I can actually see my camera because I was using Microsoft Expressions, which you can't see your camera while recording, and the video footage was just shit. So this is my way around that. So this is what I normally got. It's Logitech, I want to say it's like a 420. I want to say the 400 series are generally all USBs, and the 300 series are generally all auxiliary ports. I think that's how it goes. Everyone I was looking at was like that. I believe this is a 420. What I'm currently wearing is a 430. It's literally just it's 10 models up from what this right here was. I'm going to be keeping these. Wife may be using them at some point. What I'm wearing now is the 430. I need to actually make sure my mic is even on. It's pretty nice. They're comfortable. They've got huge earmuffs. I have big ears, if y'all have never noticed. Got some humongous ears. And these things are actually very comfortable. They do not push down on my ears. Used to, when I was wearing these, which has small earmuffs, as you can kind of see, these are actually quite comfortable. I actually like how those were, because they're leather. But they'd push down on my ears, because I got big ears. And what happens is it makes my ears hurt when I use them over long periods of time. I've been wearing these for over an hour now, almost 2 hours. Yeah, almost 2 hours at this point. I've even done a complete Minecraft adventure map without having to adjust them or pull them off for a second or anything. It's just been really comfortable. Another thing that to do is as I talk, it plays it back to me, and it's playing back in sync, so it's not speech jamming me like some really crappy Turtle Beaches do, and like some just damaged headphones do. Normally they do that when they completely surround your ears. These are noise canceling as well. So if you try talking to me and I've got something running at all, I'm not gonna hear you. Not very likely. I happen to have really good hearing, so I could hear outside of it normally. But Cassie put them out; she couldn't hear me for nothing. Mike has sound canceling. I don't know if it's ambient or in general. My last one had ambient noise sound canceling, which is sound canceling of the natural noise in the room, which got rid of background noise. Most of the time, there was times to where I would accidentally disable that. It also has a compressor in it, meaning when I scream or something, it's supposed to compress it down or something like that. Makes it to where it doesn't peak my mic. I noticed earlier it wasn't peaking my mic, which is amazing. My other mic, it peaked all the time. I'd have to turn it down in Adobe Encoder, not Adobe Encoder, in Adobe Premiere Pro when I'm editing videos, so it stopped peaking, because I would be peaking the audio levels to points that just can't be handled by anything, or at least by what it was saying. It was telling me nothing really could handle the peakingness of this. You're going to start popping speakers pretty much. I was listening to music earlier. These actually have some pretty good speakers in them. They have decent bass, which is pretty nice. My other one, I had to have them special made to have subwoofer speakers in them as well. So I had two subwoofer. It had a subwoofer in each ear, and then I had smaller speakers to compensate for the extra speaker in there. Well, I blew the subwoofers. Don't know when. Don't even remember how. I just noticed one day they didn't work anymore. The compressor should also help when I cough in the mic. I generally cough when I'm talking, so. I'm recording this on S Camera, Windows 10 app. It's also a Windows 8 app, I do believe. I was using Microsoft Expressions. It's just a really, really crappy recorder, I'm not going to lie. It's a really shitty recorder. I might keep it around for special encodings for files that I can't handle. Other than that, this is actually pretty much it. I mean, you can look at them. It says what they are. God, everything's all flipped right here. I'll show that to you real quick. Yeah, didn't really focus much. I'm still learning how to use this app, really. I've used it like one other time, and then I didn't actually even upload from that. Pretty much that's it. Here, let me show you how this hooks up. My other headset hooks up through USB. The reason why that is because all I have is a single port. If does this thing have like selection control? Right there. Yeah, I can't really make it focus on that at all. It's absolutely terrible. I really wish it had that functionality. What it is that is a combination port. That means it takes both camera and headphones in one port. Well, what I was wanting, which has red, these are supposedly washable, and I've seen some screws in there. It looks like I could remove them and put some red ones in when I get some. And what it means, pretty much what this is a USB one, because I only got one. And what I was wanting in most other good headsets, I'll have two auxiliary ports. You have a microphone and the headphones. I only have one. I have a microphone headphone combination port, and I need two auxiliary ports, the microphone and headphones separated for the other ones to work. The reason why I like Logitech is because they actually implement these right here. Now what they did is, for this one, the other ones I was looking at did not come with these. It came with a USB converter. This plugs just directly into my USB hub here because I don't have enough USBs at all. I've got every single USB on my laptop filled. But this right here allows me to plug this into that. This is the official one. It actually came with these headsets. This also means I can plug this into my phone and listen to music off of my phone, which I absolutely love. I'd love to be able to have better sound from my phone because I just like it. I generally recently got one of those things that just go around your neck and have the two magnetic speakers here. Like well, speakers are magnets pretty much, but they have something that, like, I guess it's like a slab of metal or something in there, and they stick to them. And it might be a magnet in the reverse polarity. That mean it would actually increase the field of attraction. But they just go right here, just put them up here, press a button, sync it up to my phone with Bluetooth. I mean, that's just what I currently been using. I use that while working, to tell the truth. Makes it easier to work and talk to someone, like pointing a camera and talking to the person that's telling me how to point the camera at the same time. Very easy. At the same time, when I'm driving long distances, well, I don't really like radio music much, so I use them to just, listen to my own music and stuff. These right here, very comfortable. They sound nice. I was, like I said, I've been wearing them for a while now. I absolutely like them. I don't even think they look bad. They actually look pretty nice in my opinion. I absolutely love how they look. The microphone goes up and down. Not exactly sure how good it sounds like this. It's not directly in front of my mouth. My other one would have been a little bit closer to my mouth, meaning when I did cough, it peaked it a lot louder. I know you could hear me playing with this magnet. I wasn't sure if you could earlier, but I listened to an audio file earlier and you could. I probably still got to start doing this. That's how I've always done it. I can turn off my mic. This right here is just a little switch right here. It's also got an auxiliary sound converter. I can turn my sound way down, and it doesn't change the sound of my computer at all. Not at all. Like even iTunes, which has its own sound bar, doesn't change it at all. This right here is literally, so I don't know how that's going to affect recording. I like these better than the digital ones. My last one had a digital one. It was, meaning it was a button, pretty much is all it was. So was the microphone thing, and I'd always accidentally turn off my microphone. But it was digital, and when I changed my sound with that, it would change it on my laptop too. So, I mean, I was able to control my recording sound very easily like that. Well, these don't give me that freedom, unfortunately. It does control my sound for me, but it won't control it for the for recording, because it doesn't change the actual system volume, which I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to get used to that, and I'm gonna have to come up with things. These right here, surprisingly, actually, because of how they are with the auxiliaries, I could actually get a soundboard and put these in, but because they have the compressor, I don't have a need for a soundboard anymore. Don't remember if I explained the compressor. Just makes it to where if I tap the mic or bump it, it's not going to be as loud. It won't peak the mic as much. Same time though, how this right here works compared to the other one is this right here. I guess it's kind of like a resistor thing. When when you turn it up, it decreases the resistance, meaning I hear more. Like it increases the resistance of power to the speakers, meaning I can hear more. When you turn it down, it increases the resistance, meaning the speakers have less power, meaning I hear less. That's the only way I can think of how to explain it. It might be done differently, but that's how we normally do it with our sirens and security and cameras. When we have microphones on cameras, that's also how we do it. We have a knob that just has a resistor that's like good way to explain. It has, when you turn the knob, it slides a little metal piece that connects a resistor to a connection point that completes the circuit, and each resistor has more resistance than the other, more or less resistance than the other, and less resistance means more power to the speaker, meaning louder it's going to be. Pretty much is how it works. It's really stupid, but there's like, we normally put those like police stations, places like that, and they'll like have the little knob on the wall, and they can sit there and turn it down from the thing. So if they're saying something you don't want them to hear, you just turn it down, and it decreases the resistance to, increases the resistance to the speaker for live feed and things like that. Now recording, I can't exactly say how it works for that one. I have no idea. It's that there's something to do with the speaker. It's pretty much the recorder records only what goes out of the speaker. Otherwise, these headphones look pretty great. I've been going on for 11 minutes now, just kind of rambling. I would recommend these. I really would. Quite comfortable. Only issue I have is that they get onto my hair, and then it feels weird. I mean, I'll get used to that though. It's very comfortable though. If you're wondering why I'm doing this review, I normally do reviews on my Logitech stuff. I've done some work with them, so I genuinely do it. Like my webcam is Logitech, my mouse is Logitech, headphones both have been Logitech. Only things I really don't have that's not Logitech is my external hard drive, because I don't think they make them. My USB hub, which I'm not even sure they make them either, but I really should. And then my game controller. I have a wired. Oh no, wires are all tangled. I have a wired Xbox 360 controller for my gaming controller. I've looked at theirs. They don't look bad, but what I've seen, it just doesn't have enough buttons, and I need lots of buttons. Which is why I've got this big old fancy gaming mouse too that has 20 buttons. Yeah, it's 20 buttons in total. Yeah, 20 button mouse. Very pretty. Till then, it's about saying. Hope you've enjoyed this. I'd recommend these. I really would. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.